good afternoon, happy Sunday. So we just got back from church and I just let me quickly make this video because if I don't make it, I won't be able to drop it today and I have to drop another video tomorrow. So it's really necessary I do it, and it's like it's an assignment that was given to me, so I just have to do it today. If not, I would have just said let me just postpone it tomorrow, but I have to do it today. I don't know who this particular word, I don't know who is it for, but I just know it's very important I do this today. So this morning, as I was in the bathroom, and see this madam, she does not want to stay, so we have to do the video together. As I was in the bathroom this morning, I was not even praying, I was just doing my thing, and this word just dropped in my mind, in my spirit: peace be still. Then I tried to think, was I thinking about anything? Was I trying to peace be, it keeps repeating, peace be still, and it got me thinking. So when I now got to church today, it was this same word that was coming again. It got me thinking that we might actually be at a particular point in our life that we might feel like nothing is working. We might feel like everything we've planned, this is not our plan. Like you might feel like as if everything you've planned for, nothing is coming forward. Things you'll be hoping for, nothing is coming forward. I want to tell you today is Easter Sunday, and today signifies an important part of the Christian faith. Today makes us understand that we should rest in the finished work of Christ. We should put all our hope, all our trust in God. No matter what the situation, no matter what we are going through, we should believe that God is in control. We should lay it down at his feet. We should believe that he is in charge. We should stop hoping, stop trusting in our whole strength, because the truth is our strength will surely fail us. It will. But let us keep the faith. We walk by faith. As Christians, we walk by faith and not by sight. When you're planning, you plan by faith and not by sight. You don't plan according to what you have at that moment, because even what you have at that moment might not sustain you. It might not sustain you. But I want you to have the belief that God is in control to see you through. God is in control to see you through. So what am I saying is that you might have made a particular plan for this year. You might have made a budget for this year. You might have created a particular goal that you're looking at this year. And let me tell you that if it might come to a certain state that you even what you hope for, you're not seeing it. Did you get the points that I'm driving at? What you hope for, what you plan on getting, you're not seeing it. But let me tell you something. God has already created a means to an end. A means to an end in this aspect, that where you are going to, where you are right now is a pathway of where you are going to. Even where we are right now, God has orchestrated everything right from the beginning. He has planned everything right from the beginning. It is now to you that we as Christians, we should walk by faith. Abraham walked by faith and it was counted unto him as righteousness. So Abraham walked with faith and it was counted unto him as righteousness. Even when God asked him to sacrifice his own son, the son that he has been looking for all his life, when he was asked to use that son as sacrifice, he still believed. But he was going to that point. He was going to that point of the sacrifice with faith, but with the belief that he knows God was going to do something. He knows God is not an unjust God. He knows God is faithful. He believes what God is going to do. He went there with the hope that he doesn't. Let me tell you, he knows God was going to do something. That was why he went ahead with the promises of God. So what am I trying to say? Sometimes some situations, some situations will just arise. Sometimes we will receive a kind of report from the hospital. Sometimes we will receive bad news. See, it is not It is not how you take the news that matters. It is how you react to the news. Sometimes the devil is always happy when we are sad. The devil will never go to a sad person. The devil will come to someone who is happy. The devil will come to someone who is happy and we try to disrupt that happiness. But it is how you receive the news that matters. It is your reaction that matters. And let me tell you something today. Everybody in your journey, they have a particular part to play. Everybody in your life, everybody in your journey. Anywhere you've lived in your life, anywhere you stepped your feet on, know that place has a particular part to play in your journey. Anybody, maybe probably you're living with family, you're living with a friend, know that friend has a particular part to play in your journey, or you have a particular part to play in that friend's journey. And what matters the most is what you do at that particular time. Asking God that, why are you here? You need to, when you realize the reason why you're here, when you realize the reason why God is taking you to where you're going to, sometimes you just have to go in faith and believe God. Believe what He is going to do. God is faithful and just to see you through. I am talking from my own experience. I've related to God to a particular to some extent. I've related to God to some extent, and I know that I used to say this is like a slogan for me. If I am falling down, God wants me to pick something up. Picking something up can come in different form. Picking something up, it can come in different form. So what am I saying? I want you to know that anywhere you are right now has a particular part to play in your journey. And what you do at that moment, if you waste that time away, if you don't make use of any opportunity that comes to you, which means if I'm talking about any opportunity, please, I am talking about positive opportunities. I am not talking about negative things. That is how we Christians, we act on the spirit of discernment. The spirit of discernment is such a way that it will help you discern what is good and what is bad. It will help you know that that this thing is not good for you. And what are you supposed to do as a Christian? You flee. You flee. That is what the spirit of discernment helps us with. It helps you to decide, oh, this is the type of man I should marry. This is where I should go. This is how I should do. I used to do something. If I'm living in a place, I don't care if that person is good or if that person is bad to me. Even if that person is, what concerns me most is what I am doing there at that particular time. How I am achieving my goal positively at that particular time. How I am relating to people at that particular time, how I am building myself up at that particular time. See, a lot of things will happen. People will say things to you. People will even spit at you. If I'm talking about spitting, I'm not talking about the physical spit now. A lot of things will happen spiritually, physically. It is how you are able to discern at that moment that matters. So did you get what I'm trying to say? So where you're staying, where you're living, where you are right now, plays a particular part in your journey. See, your husband might betray you. Your wife might betray you. Your friends might betray you. Your siblings might betray you. What matters the most is where you are going and how you are reacting at that particular time. Look at the story of Joseph. If his brother, if they had not sold him to the slave traders, if Joseph has not even while he was sold to the slave traders, even while he was in the house of Potiphar, he was building himself both in character, in the knowledge of God. Even the Bible described that Joseph was a young, handsome man. Joseph grows in the knowledge of God. That was how God described him. That was how the Bible described Joseph. Even while he was a slave, he did not allow that situation to determine him. He kept building himself up. He kept building himself. Till he became the prime minister of Egypt. So whoever, people, the parts, whatever, anyone that comes along your path, the parts they play in your life matters a lot. See, people will betray you, you don't look at that betrayer. You ask God. Go to God. Talk to God in prayer. Let him show you where he is taking you to. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed if you allow God to lead you. But if you decide to do your things your way, you will be disappointed though. I pray the spirit of discernment meets each and every one of us in Jesus' name. So what I am saying is, never allow your situation to determine, never allow your present condition to determine who you are. Never allow your environment to determine who you are. Never allow where you're coming from to determine who you are. Anywhere you find yourself, keep building yourself up, believing God, trusting God for the best. And keep developing yourself. Whatever you find your hands doing, do it well. Be diligent in whatever you're doing. Whatever you find your hands doing, do it well. Be diligent. And you will see how God will place a table before you in the presence of everyone that has looked down on you. See, it doesn't matter what they are saying about you. It doesn't matter the situation that you are right now. It doesn't matter what name you have been called. What matters the most is where God is taking you to. Where God is taking you to. Believe in God and allow God to lead you. So, I think I'll be stopping this video here. If you know you're just joining my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, help me grow, help my brand. My name is Kafayat Ali Balogun, but my brand name is Alak. That's why it's called Lifestyle with Alak. My brand name is Alak. I'm a beautiful mom with 3 beautiful babies and a sweet loving husband. And I'm a sweet girl, as you can see. So please don't forget to subscribe and please allow God help you in your journey. So guys, see you guys later. Bye. Obani Jesu. Obani Jesu. Everybody say Obani Jesu. Oh, Obani Jesu. Eh, Obani Jesu. Come on. Obani Jesu. Obani Jesu. Obani Jesu.